We had a question from one of our long COVID breathing followers about dry mouth, especially after taping their mouth for sleep. So one of the first thing I'd like to address is that if you wake up with dry mouth, you need to make sure that you do not suffer with obstructive sleep apnea, because obstructive sleep apnea is directly related to dry mouth. So my suggestion would be to either download a sleep app or to get into a sleep study. And I would also stop mouth taping at night until you get the issue sorted out. Of course, this is not medical advice. This is coming from someone who knows about breathing. The other thing about people with long COVID is we have something called xerostomia, and that is the inability to produce saliva. So what happens when we have COVID is that we actually get a zinc deficiency. And that's why so many people lose the sense of taste. So if you are waking up with a dry mouth or you have dry mouth, you maybe want to address the fact that you might be zinc deficient, which could easily be rectified by taking zinc supplements. The other thing that we need to focus on is vitamin A and riboflavin. So those are things that can help the production of saliva in our mouth. The foods that we can consume, ginger and aloe vera, and then also using a mouthwash that is not commercially made, but you want to actually add about 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a tiny bit of salt, a cup of warm water, and swish that around your mouth prior to going to sleep. That will also help with your dry mouth situation. But going back to our breathing focus, always use your nose. So throughout the day, nasal breathe, and if at night you can't use the mouth tape, then at least get yourself into a good breathing exercise prior to going to sleep. So really focus on that nasal breathing for 15 to 20 minutes prior to going to sleep. And then hopefully the dry mouth will clear up.